So I thought I'd do a quick knife talk update on this knife. I did a couple videos on this knife earlier and really gave it a shining recommendation. This is the Kershaw Thistle, number 3812, and I really like the design. Really nice handle shape, real ergonomic. The clip doesn't bother me at all. It has a deep carry clip, so it sits, low in the pocket. Blade shape's really useful. And the one that I got first was really nice. It just had a crack in the blade. I sent it back to Kershaw and I forgot that it's discontinued, so they couldn't fix it and just gave me a credit for a different knife. I actually had to send the knife that I got in also, so kind of not doing great with the inexpensive Kershaw knives. But I got this one because I had a coupon, so I got it for like under 12 bucks. So it's a really inexpensive knife, but I'm less happy with this one. I actually considered returning it because I hate proud tips. I mean, if you've seen my videos on traditional knives, I hate when the tips are being close to being above the scales. And this one is really close. So you can see if I just turn a little bit there, you see the tip. So if you use this knife consistently and sharpen it, that tip will raise above. And because of how these modern knives with a stop pin work, you can't really drop the kick like you can on traditional knives. Now, on a backlock, you can drop the kick on a modern knife, but on a knife like this with a stop pin, you can't really. It would take all kinds of stuff, and if you did drop the kick, it would make the detent not work. So it's not really possible. So this knife won't have very much usable lifetime because it'll sharpen above the handle pretty quickly, and then it'll be dangerous because the tip will be exposed. I considered sending it back, but then shipping ends up being no less than $6, so it's half the price of the knife. So I decided to keep it, but I probably should have sent it back because I realized here that it locks up really early. So that's actually not the earliest that it can lock up. It doesn't always lock up consistently, but even here, I'm going to do a little spine whack. It probably will fail. Yep, so that's not the lightest spine whack that you could do. I'll do a little lighter. So it's holding on that, but it does move across when you hit it like that. So you see that it is further across there. But on a normal opening, it's really early lockup, so that if you do just a little spine whack, it fails. So definitely not as happy with this one. I don't know if this is just a bad one, a lemon, or if I got a good one, better than the average on my first one. So just thought I'd do a little update because, this one I wouldn't recommend. If this is the only Kershaw Thistle I got, I wouldn't recommend it as highly as I did on the first videos on this knife. So just take that into consideration, the fact that, because it is an inexpensive knife, the quality control is probably not as high, so you could get a lemon like this one.